Hiya Collective, it's Melissa coming in doing a reading. I hope you're all keeping well. So as usual, remember, look, it is a collective reading, not a private one. So you've been told take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I will put on the screen somewhere my website. That's how you get a private reading with me. It is the only way to book a private reading with me, okay? So let's see, Collective, what message we can get. Okay, so these videos on YouTube, they are only for YouTube. They're longer than the other platforms. So we've time. So grab yourself a cup of tea or whatever and relax. And let's see what message that we can get for you here. Okay. So if you're not following me, remember to follow. Okay. Because I do upload ones that is just for this channel. So let me see what we have. Okay, so the first card that came out talks about dishonesty, then we have hope, we have habits, and we have overwhelmed. Okay, so with the dishonesty card coming up here, okay, this card is saying, by lying, I ripped us apart. Okay, we have the hope card come up next to that. This hope card is talking about, I haven't given up on us yet. The habits card says, I don't know if we will ever change. And the card after that talks about overwhelmed and talks about the stress from this is draining me. Well, I would like to think so, because if I was telling lies here, I would be stressed out too. Somebody here was being dishonest. They've told lies here in a connection that this person now regrets. Okay. This card is saying, I wish this never happened. And we have the shadow side coming out here. The shadow side talking about, you made me realize my flaws. Okay, so this person has realized that they're acting out of their shadow side. This has created a situation of holding back from the other person in the connection, and this says, I should have expressed myself better. So this person here is in a lot of regret. This person knows that there was a truth here that they should have expressed. Okay, so a lie isn't just about what we say, it's also about the things that we don't say, the things that we hold back, the truths that we hold back from saying is what I'm getting. Regardless of this, this person is in, there's obviously some kind of separation here that, or turmoil that has been caused by this person. There's a lot of stress here, and there is this energy of regret, feeling overwhelmed, feeling drained by the situation that has been caused here. Because the other person's obviously withdrawn their energy over this. This person now is in regret over what they have done. They know that they've actually ripped this connection apart. But there's still hope, and this person feeling like they haven't given up on this connection yet. Okay, so let's see what energy going forward. Okay. Absence, yeah, the other person is disconnected here, because the absence card here says, I feel like a part of me is missing without you. Okay, so this person is feeling the effects of the withdrawal, of the absence here, space and indecisive. So this space card here, there's unfinished business here though. Okay, it's not over yet, this story with an unexpected outcome here, because the two of you are actually inseparable here, even though there has been mistakes. And the reason for this is that there actually is a soul tie that exists here with intense chemistry, but there's space being taken at this time because somebody here is indecisive. Okay, so what we're looking at here, there's a soul tie that exists between two people. Somebody here was lying, okay, to the other person, weren't speaking up, weren't saying the truth, weren't even expressing the truth to the other person. Now, somebody here has taken a step back. They've moved away from this other person, because this person, they're allowing this person time to think, time to heal. This indecisive card came up next to the space card. I can't remember whether I showed these. Sometimes I get a wee bit happy with running with the cards, right? So when I'm during this period of absence, the space card says, I need more time to think. This indecisive card talks about, I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. Okay. There's an unexpected outcome here, because with this unfinished business card at the bottom, it says we still have things to resolve and discuss. Okay. Unexpected outcome says things didn't go the way I planned. Inseparable card says our love is always there despite the distance. Okay. The mistake says I wish I could right my wrongs. We have the soul tie saying I always feel connected to you, and the chemistry card saying I have never felt a passion this intense. So you're both feeling the soul tie connection between the two of you, even though the absence is there. There's this energy of still being inseparable. This person hasn't given up hope on the connection coming back together, and it seems to be suggesting here that there's still things to resolve and discuss in this connection. You're both feeling this energy of unresolved business. So whether that's to sort things out and move forward together, or to sort things out to gain closure, regardless, there's this energy of things left in the balance where space has been given at this time, because somebody is indecisive about what they want for the future moving forward. They're not able to make a decision. This person who has been lied to, that's unable to make a decision, is sitting in this energy going, I know that this is hurting the other person, me not making a decision on this matter, but ultimately it's very essential for this person, because they need that extra time and that extra space to think straight, so that they can make a decision on what way they want to proceed forward. This person is in regret here, wishing that they could right the wrongs that they have done in this connection. Okay. But there's this feeling that this passion, this chemistry between the two of you has never been felt in another connection before. It's so intense, and that you're always feeling connected even though there is a distance. Okay, so let's come in with another deck and see what we have going forward here. Okay, been drawn to this deck. So what do we have here going forward? Or some kind of more information, please. Attraction. The attraction between the two of you is very strong here, and the cards are saying there's this sense of wanting more, insatiable thoughts. Okay, always wanting more, but wanting more from the connection. Okay. Regret, talking about missing you and self-sabotage. So this person now regrets their decision, like the other cards were saying. The cards will back each other up when you move from deck to deck. That's how you know that the cards are in tune and they're on point. Okay. The regret talks about missing you and self-sabotaging behavior. So this person now is left to sit with that energy and dwell on what they have done. It is a twin flame connection here. Look, we have twin flame, passionate and facing yourself. This person's now actually facing themselves while they're left in this energy of regret. This person feels like they've met their other half. They found themselves in another person, and I'm hearing effed it up. Okay, because of what they've done. Okay, so we have relax, step back and trust your guides here. Okay, because what I have here, we have the secrets holding back, and then we also have fear holding back and overthinking. Okay, if you see here, both cards talk about holding back. Okay, so the secret to this, okay, this is the way I'm picking it up, as a very literal jigsaw puzzle put together. The secret to why somebody is holding back is because of fears and overthinking. Now, with holding back coming out on two cards side by side, I'm getting that's on both sides. It's a mirrored wound. With the twin flame, this is telling me that it's a mirrored energy that you have in common. Okay, and it's like just with hush, like secret, it's not spoken about. It's not spoken about that both sides are holding back out of fear, overthinking out of fear, which doesn't help the dynamic on both sides. Okay, but this attraction is very powerful here in this connection between you both. There's an earth sign coming out here. It has been relevant, so it'd be in the chart somewhere. Capricorn, Virgo and Taurus coming out here when we have a lot of communication. Okay, of temptation, like a lustful physical love here. Okay, communications of this nature here. We're after a period of self-love going within, okay, to focus on self-love. A new perspective has been gained with a different way of looking at things that brings change in terms of an offer of loyalty and commitment. This is somebody communicating here in a lustful physical love sense, like schmexton. I can't say the word because you know it's a platform, like schmexual kind of texting or over the phone or something on the lines of that, like communication about that being had, and somebody gaining this new perspective, going like, I need to commit to self-love here, I need to go within, and I need to consider about loyalty and commitment, and this new perspective being gained. Okay, yeah, contemplation, okay, has come up here. There's a lot of contemplation energy going on here that talks about big decisions and a lot of heavy thinking, okay, going on about all this. Let me see, there's an apology here. Okay, so there's somebody here, a past energy that the cards are talking about. This person here, we have secret admirer, says, I have a crush on you, I'm watching, okay. So this person is in contemplation energy. I'm getting this is in terms of the temptation, the communication, the schmexual energy, all right? Or there's an apology here. This person wants to apologize for a situation of leaving somebody out in the cold, where boundaries were drawn here, where somebody was left out in the cold. But it's like now that the dust has settled and this person has looked around with curiosity, they want this compromise, this coming back together situation. This person's going to apologize here, but it's like they never took their eyes off somebody. And this person has been in contemplation, like in heavy thinking, because this is a very big decision for this person that they're about to reach. This earth sign. Now I am picking up on some energy of deception here and lies, okay? In a very complicated situation. So this is saying confusion, not seeing things clearly, looking through rose-tinted glasses here, and somebody ultimately waiting on a fresh start, a brand new beginning. This person is holding back, not seeing much about the situation, where it's addressing a breakup scenario here, some time apart, where somebody has released and let go and tried to move on from a life partner situation here, where there was forever potential with a life partner who was very loyal here, very loyal by nature, a lot of honesty and a lot of passion, okay? But there was deception here that did occur. This person they're waiting to leave, they're waiting for a breakup, they're in this energy of releasing and letting go if they haven't already. It is complicated here, which is why the element of deception is coming up here. This person is holding back, they're not seeing much, they're waiting for the right time to speak up here and focus on a fresh start, a brand new beginning that requires a leap of faith. But this person that they're breaking up from is showing up as somebody who is actually loyal, okay, to them. But they want to let go here and move on. They want this breakup. There could be physical and emotional distance here from somebody that is leaving a situation in order to move forward. We have a water sign coming out, being relevant, Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio, okay? Now, I'm picking up on here, we have soulmate and we have toxicity. That's come out together, okay? We have the proposal card coming out, talking about an offer of love. We have the finances card has come out. We've got the clinging card, talking about holding on to your love, not letting go, won't let go. Somebody who's an extrovert has a lot to say here. And spying, talking about infatuation, social media, somebody who's actually obsessed, and there's a competition situation here with eyes on another. I'm picking up here on a toxic soulmate, which would be a karmic soulmate. Okay. So soulmate means that you've had past lives with somebody. They're showing up as a soulmate. But this soulmate is somebody who's very manipulative, very narcissistic energy here. Who is clinging on to this person for financial reasons. So the original person is clinging on for finances and they won't let go of this person. Yes, it is a strong connection. It is a soulmate energy, but the relationship was actually toxic between the two of them. Somebody left here and created a physical distance from this person, and they're hoping to have this love offer with the new person coming in. But it's a competition situation because this person hasn't been fully released. They haven't been fully let go of yet. Because this person now has eyes on another person. And whoever this original soulmate that's toxic, the toxic relationship between them, is spying and watching almost obsessively on social media from a physical distance here, with a lot to say. So this is the energy of bickering about, I seen this online, I saw that online, waiting for something to come in here, searching social media for a situation of competition, looking to see, so they can sense that this person has met somebody else. If they know, whether they have outwardly expressed it or not, they're looking for it online. Could be arguments about this actually. Okay, so there's a fire sign coming up here, Sagittarius, Aries and Leo, okay? Who could be getting a lot of divine guidance through dreams or visions, some kind of spiritual download guiding this person, okay? Where there is a situation here that jealousy has been exposed in terms of longing for and desiring. This talks about family, talks about birth of a new life coming in. So this could be desiring a family connection, whether that's, it does say new life coming in, so whether that's jealousy over somebody already having a family or somebody desiring a family, okay, coming in here and just creating a situation of jealousy over this. Because whoever this is, we have priorities and family and providing coming out here as well, okay? So this situation has caused jealousy, whether it's, I'm getting the desiring, this is missing desiring connection and the word longing. So longing to have a family or longing to be a part of a family here or create a family has created this feelings of jealousy. We have an apology about this, talking about forgiveness, apology, kindness and grace being extended, because whenever way this transpired, whoever this was, we have healing in solitude. This person has spent time healing in solitude from the after effects of this dynamic. So somebody has acted here out of jealousy in terms of this and wants forgiveness. I have somebody here running from legalities, running from a legal situation, which could be a divorce or a legal separation, let me say. We've got family and in the future, okay? That running card talks about avoiding, can't handle emotions and racing. We have the legal card obviously talking about legalities, talks about paperwork filed and truth. We have the family card, we have in the future. So in the future, this is somebody avoiding not being able to handle the emotions of a legal situation or of the truth and about the family. So if we have desiring a family or a family connection here showing up, right, in the future, somebody can't handle the truth about a family in the future is what I'm getting. Because of the jealousy. So I'm getting here that this is the third party. Somebody here wants, they desire a family connection or extending their family, okay? And it's created this feelings of jealousy because this person, the other person, right, the lover, has, they can't handle the truth. That's what I'm getting. They can't handle the truth that in the future, this person could have a family with somebody else if they don't choose them, because they're still tied to a toxic soulmate that they haven't went through some sort of legal separation, whether that's legal ties being severed in financial matters or a divorce or a separation or something like that. And they know that if they don't, in the future, this person will go off and who's desiring a family will go off and have a family with somebody else. And they're running from this. They're avoiding this, the thoughts of this. They can't handle the thoughts of this. Financial ties. It all boils down to financial ties. An air sign has come up. Gemini, Libra and Aquarius has been relevant here, where we have a relationship lesson talking about a karmic, no going back, and third party. Okay, somebody here is trapped in their head about having to end this connection. Okay, they're planning to do it, but this person's afraid of the karma. They're afraid of revenge. They're afraid of punishment. They're afraid of retaliation. Karma talks about cause and effect, and this is what I'm getting, okay, in terms of taking a risk when it comes to financial ties and financial situations and being ghosted. Okay, so this is the energy of this person. This is the reason that they're not leaving the other connection with divorce and stuff, because it's a very heavy financial gamble or risk financially, that they will be blocked financially somehow if they were to do this with the karma. The revenge, it's almost like revenge that this person will get back, and they're caught up in their head about this, trying to plan a way around this if they were to walk away and leave this karmic soulmate. So they're really caught here. But ultimately, they can't resist. There's a magnetic pull that they cannot resist, and returning back to this person who they're afraid, they know is desiring a family and will leave them and have a family with somebody else. There's a lot of past memories here, past nostalgia in a good way, that they recall in the past, that pulls them in like an unexplainable, irresistible pull to this lover who is showing up as they know they're going to lose to somebody else, that this person wants a family and they will move on and have a family with somebody else if they don't do it. So this person is kind of pulled here between that, and there's a lot of jealousy over it, because the thoughts of this person having a family with somebody else creates a lot of jealousy here. They're like, with that apology over this, it's like they hate to feel that way. They know that they shouldn't feel that way, that it's not right to feel that way. They're apologetic over it. I'm getting this energy where it goes back to the lies at the start. And the regret. They hid this other connection and it came out. There's the fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries and Leo has come out. I think that came out earlier, didn't it? awareness, things coming to light. So this is confirming for me here that, yeah, the truth came to light about this other toxic soulmate. So what's this person going to do then? So this person, are they going to, if this person cuts off the toxic soulmate that they're tied to for financial reasons, this person's going to take revenge and they will be blocked off, cut off financially, severely, like severely impacted over this. And that person is infatuated with watching social media and stuff like that, obsessed to see a situation of competition, because they know, they feel it, and they know that this person has met somebody else. And the other person that they have met is desiring a family. And the thoughts of this other person having a family in the future with somebody else, they can't handle it. They can't handle the thoughts of it. It creates so much jealousy here on a situation that caused a reaction where the person who's desiring a family in the future has had to heal in solitude and then getting in quiet. They done their healing quietly. They didn't express it. They just went off and done it on their own. But this person can't resist returning back to this person, because that wants a family with somebody else, because the thoughts of them is driving them insane. The thoughts of them having a family with somebody else. So they're caught between a rock and a hard place here. The divine masculine has come up. Yeah. Obsessed, okay, has come up with online, talking about looking up information or records online on obsession here. There was a lot of talks here that was had about this, okay. Talks about getting on the same page, conversations and clarity during the autumn time, and we have a house move or relocation being discussed around the same time. So this could be some kind of talks about a relocation or a location change, a house move or moving, okay, during the autumn, a conversation about this. And it became obvious that this other person was obsessed with looking up information online. This revealed to this toxic soulmate energy that they had somebody else. It became apparent. A lesson learned, completion, insight, done, a line drawn in the sand with a divine feminine here. So this caused like a separation, or it's like whatever it was about this talk, there was a split up between the divine feminine. So you have a divine feminine and a divine masculine, okay, who have obviously met, but one of these people was in a connection already with somebody else, tied to this person in particular financially, okay. If this person leaves their toxic soulmate, they'll hit them up the left financially. And going back to the other divine feminine or masculine, one of them wants a family in the future with somebody. That's really triggering the other person, because they know they can't, because they're still tied to that soulmate, so they can't do it, okay. This is what I'm getting, unless they break free. Another deck here. So what are they going to do? Are they going to break free and have this family with the other person, or try to have it? It's like they're screwed either way. Their choices are to be cut off, blocked with financial ties, messed up with that, and stay tied to a toxic soulmate energy who's already aware of this other person, because they're smart, is what I'm hearing. They're intelligent, put two and two together. But they're very obsessing, like real obsessional behavior with looking up online to make sure that the other person is gone, removed. So it's like something happened in a conversation around the autumn time that tipped off this on a person about it. There had been a breakup between the divine feminine and divine masculine, okay? When the truth came out about this other soulmate energy, and this person has turned around and said, I want a family in the future, and it created a lot of jealousy. So the person who wasn't attached to anybody, who wasn't doing anything that they shouldn't have been doing, who wanted a family in the future, went off and healed in solitude without anything to say, because they weren't being toxic. They'd done their healing on their own in solitude. But it's a twin flame dynamic here for sure. But there's some kind of lustful communication here that's been highlighted. So what now? There's unfinished business here though. There's still things to resolve and discuss. We have a request coming in, okay? Somebody here we have a spiritual being here, somebody who's a light that walks into everybody's life, having a lot of insomnia, having a lot of sleepless nights here, because the divine masculine and the divine feminine are both very in tune, they're very in touch here. Somebody here manifesting a way out of these struggles, manifesting. Yeah, this is a spiritual request, a manifestation request. Having sleepless nights here, thinking about these struggles here, praying for interference here, to bring a solution about. This trustworthy card has come up, but at the bottom it's the word faithful has come out to me. So it talks about faithful, reliable, consistently good and honest, okay, with the spiritual being card. So there's somebody here who's really, really asking for, they're trying to manifestation and prayer is the same thing. They're putting in this request, this prayer request, this manifestation request for interference in the struggles, okay, and they're losing sleep over this because there's somebody who's very faithful. Their faith is strong in the divine stepping in here. There's somebody, they're consistently good, they're consistently honest, they're reliable in their actions, this spiritual being here. They feel like this person doesn't care. They feel like they're very insensitive, very cold-hearted energy from this person who has been holding back here, but it's actually cares immensely. This person really cares, because if you see here, that person's wearing a mask. They actually really care, because with the empath card coming out here, there's a lot of deep emotions, but also a lot of empathy for this person's situation. We have an earth sign coming out again, okay, Capricorn, Virgo and Taurus, and it's come out with the law card. So there is legal ties here that are being addressed. So what about this legal situation here? What's happening? And the legal card has come out. Okay, so there's the law and there's the legal. There will be a mending here. And then the spiritual power card has come out. So what I'm getting is karma here. The spiritual courts is about to step in. The spiritual power and legal. Okay. Because this person is consistently good and they're trying to manifest a way out of this. What I have is the legal courts in the spiritual world stepping in. While one person's focusing on, you know, legalities in this world, the other person is focused, the person who's about money, right, getting cut off financially, you know, that person, while they're focused on, they're thinking like 3D world courts. The lover who wants a family in the future has taken it to the spiritual courts. Okay, and there's going to be a healing in this. There's going to be a putting right in this situation, because the spiritual power, the divine wisdom, the legal courts and the spiritual world is stepping in to give justice on this, okay? So somebody has, the person who wants a family in the future has basically gone to the petitioned the spiritual courts in heaven, basically, okay? Because they want mental clarity on this. They want transformation. They want changes in this for the future. And the divine is heard and the divine is answering, okay? So what's the outcome of this divine intervention? Because that's the way, divine intervention is the way that the legal courts show up. Karma and divine intervention, stuff like that. So what's the outcome of this for these lovers? Are they going to be together? Is there going to be a new lover instead? What's going to happen? There's a lot of fighting here, a lot of differences, a lot of group conflict and disagreements here. But there's spiritual help coming in to help with this, to resolve this. Because this is a repeating pattern, a cycle that's ongoing here. A movement needs to happen. There needs to be a change of scene here. Well, we do have this person letting go and being able to move forward and release the situation here. Because there's too much pleasure-seeking behaviour that's going on here in terms of a caretaker, okay? Somebody who's compassionate, attentive and trustworthy, and physical distance. This person's going to be reaching out here, getting through to you. Somebody in this connection could be self-employed, okay? And watching their finances here, keeping an eye on their finances because of money restrictions ahead. We have a fire sign here, Sagittarius, Aries and Leo, because remember I'm going with different decks here, who's suspecting these transitions and changes here, because they are a light that walks into everybody's life. They are a spiritual being. They're a light worker. This card says you are a light worker who has come to earth to teach others about love. Be the change. And this person is a light worker, has come in. It's their love that's creating this change, the love of this connection that exists. Because whoever this person is with hospitality, this person is very warm, very helpful, very generous, very welcoming to this other person. And that's what's bringing in the endings that have the new beginnings. So we have divine intervention here stepping in, enabling this person to be able to walk away from this toxic soulmate connection, or that being offered to them. So at the very least, this is divine intervention that creates the circumstances for this person to be able to do that, and a lot of help in getting out of that conflict, out of those disagreements, that group conflict situation, that will enable this person to walk away from that situation if they want, okay, if they choose. The offer will be there. So whether they take it or not now will be up to them, but the cards are saying they will be getting that opportunity to take it because they know that they're running out of time. There's a sense of urgency here. They're spending a lot of time on their own, okay, where there's these matters of health here comes into us in terms of like health matters, somebody running out of time due to health. So that could also be due to age factors, okay? And somebody knows this. Yeah. So the feminine here, you know, this is care and motherly and abundance. So the feminine here is being given a lot of comfort here because they feel like they're running out of time to have this family, that their time's running out, okay? This is drain on them, energy vampire. This is totally draining the feminine in this situation here, but ultimately they're being told that there's no need to worry. The next card that comes up after that is a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, now we did have that come up, but what's really jumping out at me here is if you see that person's pregnant. So the baby could be a water sign as well. It's a good luck, a blessing that will result, okay? But there's going to be a pause here, a time out factor, taking a moment where there's two paths here that can be chosen, okay? We have the secret love affair card coming out, talking about cheating, dishonesty, all that energy, okay? So somebody here is at a crossroads now where they know that they need to choose, make their path, and they're going to be given that option. What the courts in this world haven't been able to reach a resolution on because they haven't been sought, okay? We have the spiritual courts. So whoever the one is that wants the family in the future is a spiritual person who has petitioned the spiritual courts, and we have that opportunity coming up. The situation moving ahead will be stable. This talks about good influence, makes a decision, makes a difference. Didn't mean to say that, but it does apply here, and will be a very impactful decision in a stable way for a household situation. So yeah, there's your second chance. This talks about judgment from guides and wrong choice. Second chance. So there's a second chance for this connection here, okay? Where this person is going to be offered to back off from putting others first and put themselves first. This is the judgment. This is the ruling of the spiritual courts, that this person backing off and putting a narcissist first. So, rich, finances, tension. The cards are verifying here. They're going around in circles. Tension over finances. Okay. Stressed out over finances here. So, yeah, they'll have the opportunity there. So that's the reading. Take care, guys.